Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. A lot of exciting things going on in the garden, but it's hard to see it. I'm going to first show you the ornamentals. This daffodil, I think it's called precocious, and it is giving me a second show here. And I'd like to say the daffodil flowers have lasted a very long time. The yellow ones are going on now, but they hung in there as long as they could. The fennel is looking ethereal. It's looking heavenly. Um, and it's delicious. It's hard for me to wait for the bulbs to get big because they taste delicious at this stage. And these fronds are just so good in your eggs and in your soups and everything. I just look at that and I see soup. I forgot what this one's called. Tansy. It's looking like a fern, which is why I put it here. It looks like this up until it flowers. Then it's like 6 foot tall. And after it flowers, I chop it back down. And we're right back to this. Oh, looks like we got some beans about to flower. And my peas seem to have been a bust so far. I don't know what they're waiting for. It's April. And I've got peas that are coming, but nothing much. But, we got to try. Some years I have incredible peas. There's some daffodils over here. And the anticipation of the lily show, because I see lily bushes everywhere. So I know the lilies will be here soon. The nasturtiums are just putting on a fabulous show. And I would like to say this is my standout daffodil this year. I only had one of the buds come up. I purchased 5, only one came up. But that first daffodil there has been blooming for 2 weeks. And the second daffodil is coming from the same plant. And it doesn't look like it's fading. And I think I see a third one coming. Or maybe that's from a plant behind it. But I am definitely going to invest in some more of these daffodils because they give you a very long show. This is partial shade. That's what my garden is mostly. So not full sun. Gives you a very long show for a single daffodil. It smells fabulous. It's big. It's bold. It is gorgeous. Okay, so that's why I came over here today. Amongst all the doubles, look at that. The doubles, their heads go down, all kinds of issues. Doubles do flower a long time, but it's so much work. You can see how the heads start to bend after a while, but look at that, just standing tall. And it's not too tall. It's only about 1 foot tall, so I had to really get down here to show it to you. And it's been blooming through all of those. And I highly recommend it. Looks like my ever-sweet strawberries are going to give me some fruit. For those of you who say I should let it get bigger, I am not the one. I take my fruit when I get it. I paid for this fruit and I'm going to eat it. I can buy more strawberry plants. But I'm going to eat these strawberries as soon as I can. Okay? And then I'll also know which strawberry plants I want to buy later. So why should I have to guess? And I got those. My tomatoes are doing good. Yeah, I saw flowers on one of those tomatoes, but it looks like they got knocked around the one in the center. So maybe that's super sweet. I have 2 cherry tomatoes there. I have my yellow pear, and then I have sweet 100s or super 100s there. Yeah, so, and then the others, I forgot what those are. Oh, yeah, San Marzano. I think those are all San Marzano. Might be a big beef or a better boy in there too. I don't know. So better boy or big beef, I don't I don't buy seeds for those because I only want one or two of them. So I stuck them over there in that spot. And as more of my tomato plants are ready, I will put them in there. Oh, my fennel just looks so gorgeous to me right now. It's just gorgeous. She's a star. Oh my. And see, there's one frond there that looks like it's going. So I am definitely going to put that in my soup. In the pots, I managed to get another one of these. This is Berry Basket Pink. And as you can see, I got it nice and full. Lots of leaves. A very mature plant. But no flowers. That's the way I like to buy them if I can. And you look over here, and one of my pea plants over here is doing surprisingly well. Oh, I know what's stunting my peas for me. It's been cold this year. This pea is the early pea, and it's going. So maybe my other peas are going to start warming up, and I'll get peas a couple months late. We'll see. All I know is my peas are late, and this is a warm spot in the garden, and these peas have just now started. Today is April 5th, so think about it like that, okay? And look at these nasturtiums. Isn't this one beautiful? I love that color. It's a butter yellow, and then we have this darker yellow color. I forget what you call this yellow, but it's much richer, more fall toned yellow, and it's just as beautiful. And then you have that brilliant orange color. It's almost day glow, the orange and the yellow. And I wanted to show you this strawberry plant here. You're like, I don't see a strawberry plant. Yeah, wait until you see this. See that? That is the flower. That is the flower. And it is setting strawberries. Lots of strawberries. And this is the leaf. That's all the sun it's getting. And it is throwing the strawberries up in the shade, more so than the one in the sun. And I'm like, well, this plant is what my garden needs. I don't know if it's a sterile plant or if you have to buy the seed or whatever, but wow. From that little plant. And that's the little plant I bought. And it's in the shade, in my opinion. This plant here is covering it. I don't know if that was covering it before, but it's peeking through and just shooting lots of strawberries out there. See that? Gorgeous. So I'm going to keep buying them. I think I can fit, they get big. This plant can get 2 foot wide. So it can be as wide as this thing here. And so the parsley will flower this year. This should be in this pot for a few years. So I'm thinking I might put 1 or 2 more. So I might put 2 in a pot because the parsley's going to go. This is going to only come up for, part of the year. So the strawberry could be cover the pot. And then I just have my pomegranate tree and my artisma in the pot with it. That's what I'm thinking. So I think I'll put 1 more in here because they get 2 foot tall. Over the next winter, it should get the whole 2 foot. And then I'll put another one in that pot over there, so I have 2 in each pot because it's just gorgeous to me. And the next news, this plant here, my fava bean, has started to go to seed. Yeah, it's going to seed, so I'll have beans soon. But it has one, two, three, four canes now from the same plant. So it's steady putting out canes. So even though I planted 15 seeds and I only got 2 plants, those 2 plants are very productive with their canes. So it's sending out all kinds of runners, and each of those runners are going to give me beans. It's a cool year. It'll be cool for at least 2 more months. We have cool weather all the way through June, sometimes till early July. So I should get a really nice fava bean harvest. Fava beans are a cool season crop. Um, the miniature daffodils are still going. I got 2 of them. One is a light lemony yellow. I think that's a cyclamen because it looks like it's blowing in the wind. Or maybe yellow sailor man. But it's really adorable. And I think somebody told me this one here was quail. It's whatever we say it is at this point. It's in the garden. It's happy. It's blooming. I'm happy. um, there's more of it, quail. And then we have this one. This one's been long blooming too. These have been here a long time. Oh, but they're just starting to go over. So I'm very happy with those. I will look for more of this daffodil the next time I'm buying daffodils. I don't know if I'll buy any next year. I might just see what comes back out of all these that I have, and maybe I'll wait a season and buy some after that. Only one of the white lions are left. The others have gone on. And it looks like it created a seed head. Any that created seed, I think next year I'll try my hand at seed. Another fava bean. Here's my other fava bean. And it now has 3 canes. So 1, 2, and then there's a 3rd cane. So I'll get a good starter harvest. And if I like this fava bean, I can continue to grow it. I had peas all over here. I put pea seeds all over here. I don't see any peas. I imagine the peas got eaten because they would have grown if they hadn't gotten eaten. More lilies. I planted some lilies over here, so we're going to have a wonderful lily season. That's exciting. And I got 10 plants of this unique kind of daffodil. I forgot what it's called, but it looks like a fried egg or a sunny side up egg. And it's cute. It's cute. I like these almost as much as I like the regular singles, but not quite as much. For some reason, that pokey shape of a traditional daffodil is unique to me because I'm on the southern west coast and I don't see things like that in my garden normally. So I look forward to the unique shape of a daffodil. And this looks more like a regular flower. But I wanted to try it. It's not big either. With that kind of shape, I prefer altruist. I like this color better. And altruist smells lovely. It's a light, beautiful, sensual flower garden smell, the altruist. That one, I haven't smelled it. I didn't think that much of it to sniff it. These doubles, they have a herbal smell. So they do have a smell to them, like a green smell, like a leaf smell. So, and this double here is very long blooming. And it's very frilly. It kind of looks like a carnation though. And I think that for all the trouble, I'd prefer a carnation. This one's pretty interesting. Look at that. Very fancy. And here's another one. Okay, that's pretty. I think I like this one. It's big. Yeah, very frilly. They do a lot of work with these. These doubles, I think, are better for cutting than they are for the garden. And you can't see them very well, but my blueberry plants are down here. These are ornamental blueberries. They only grow 1 foot tall, and I've got them planted in the ground in Southern California, so far so good. They can grow 2 foot if the conditions are ideal. I hope I haven't planted them too close together. Oh, that's the same plant. Yeah. I did the haul video for you, but I planted them over here because it's a little acidic soil over here, and I can't get anything to grow but pumpkins. But I thought maybe blueberries could handle it. So I just stuck them over there. And the earlier group of blueberries is flowering. Looks good so far. I've got the others in there. They just got to make it through when I run out of rainwater, which will be soon, then they're going to have to deal with the tap. I may go through the effort of putting some acidic fertilizer in the water. I might. But you guys heard me say I might, okay? But they're down there growing their little hearts out. That one is growing in full shade because that's needs a little bit more chill hours, so it stays a little cooler there. That's O'Neill. O'Neill and Blue Crop are the tastiest blueberries I've ever been able to get from a Southern California garden. I'm gonna try to get my hands on some Rabbit Eye, but some strange things have been happening, and I can't get produce trees and bushes like I used to. Everything's all tied up. But I'm gonna still try to get my hands on some of the Rabbit Eyes that can grow in zone 10. Yeah, I'm growing stuff here that fruits very well that grows in zone 8. But I'd like to hedge my bets and get something that can grow in zone 10, because if it can grow in zone 10, it won't trip, because I got all this acidic soil over here. And as you can see, it's got to be able to grow in mulch. So, and it's got to be wildlife friendly. So I'm thinking blueberries could be a solution if I could get them. So far I haven't been able to. Even my blackberries, they'll grow in there, but it's a little too acidic and they try to escape. So I'm thinking blueberries will hang in there if I can remember to water them in the summer. That's all I got to do. I got to water them in the summer. So I think that's an exciting show for today. Let me know. I'm piling up the hugelkultur as the leaves come in. So I've got 1/3 of the leaves on there. And as more leaves drop, I'll fill out the rest. And then I'll put the dirt on there and put my onions in. But the potatoes didn't need to wait. There's enough soil in there composted, so they didn't need to wait. Even my compost pile, a potato started growing in my compost pile, so I had intended to put my compost here, but the potato started growing, so I have to wait until I harvest the potato, which should be another month. So putting my onions, this is going to be my onion bed, putting my onions in the ground is 1 month late because of the potato taking over the compost bin. So God bless you, and I'll talk to you later.